aren't very many things in this world that get me as excited over life as Britney Spears' fragrance releases. I'm not even kidding you.
Shame on me.
I remember the day I found out that this fragrance was coming out. It was like earlier on this year, like it was months ago, and as soon as I found out, I was like, oh my god, and I was like starting like looking it up, trying to find pictures of it and like when it was going to be released and the notes and everything. And when it finally came out, I was so excited to try it. So without further ado, here is my review of the brand new fragrance from Britney Spears called Cosmic Radiance. It's actually been quite a while since I made a Britney video, like a Britney fragrance video. I've done like Britney videos, but like I haven't, the last fragrance I reviewed of hers was her last fragrance, which was Radiance, and that came out last summer. I got Radiance for my birthday last summer, and now this summer I got Cosmic Radiance for my birthday, so it's been a while, but you know, I'm back.
It's been a while. I know I shouldn't have kept you waiting, but I'm here now.
Now this review has been highly requested as well. So first of all, let's start by looking at the box. Here's the Cosmic Radiance box, and it's kind of funny because with the fantasy boxes and like the curious boxes, they're like big cubes. You can put like the whole world in there. But with the Radiance boxes, they really are like they're just the size of the bottle. Like you can't put anything else in this box once that goes in. Like it's just exactly the height, exactly the width. So it's very compact. So Cosmic Radiance, we have the name of the fragrance on the front of the box there. And we have a nice bright magenta pink with the black and white crystals kind of going around. And it looks neat because it looks like you kind of dropped something. Like the box was made out of water and you like dropped it in the center and it just kind of like ripples out of like the name there and just gets like bigger and bigger. So I like that sort of like rippling effect. And then on this side we have black and white gems. And then on the other side, we have white and black gems. And, oh, who is this on the back?
It's Britney, bitch.
Yes, it is Britney. We have the fragrance ad on the back of the box, which I love. I love when the boxes come with the fragrance advertisements. That's like the love of my life right there. So we have the new ad. It's kind of like the original Radiance ad. Actually, let me show that to you. So here is the original one. I think I showed you this in the Radiance review. So Britney's kind of like doing the over-the-shoulder kind of glance, you know, to see who's behind her. And in the Cosmic one, it's kind of like the same almost. Like she's still doing like the over-the-shoulder thing. But it's a different picture. She looks better in this one. She's just really like pretty in this one. She doesn't look bad in this one, but like I like this one better. So the first thing I have is a sample. The very first day that this was released, like I knew I wanted to get it for my birthday, so like, okay, I have to resist it for the first like 3 days. Actually, it came out, when did it come out? I think it came out like a few days before my birthday, so I had to resist it. That was a hard couple of days, but I resisted it. Although I did go to the store and ask for a sample, because I figured, okay, if I get a sample, that'll hold me over for like the next 3 days. So I did that. And the lady there had a sample, and she like gave it to me. She's like, oh, you're lucky you came in today because we only had like a few left. And I'm like, luck had nothing to do with it. I've been planning this for like my entire life. Inside we have the same advertisement, and it's a vial sample, which I love because it comes with more than the spray and you can really like control how much you like put. Okay, so now we're gonna take a look at the bottle. So this is the Cosmic Radiance bottle. It's the same style, same bottle design as the original Radiance, but this time around the colors have changed. We don't have the blues and the pinks of Radiance. We have nice black and white crystals, and it still has that same like radiant effect. I mean, it's not as colorful obviously, but it still has that overall like prismatic kind of effect because of all the different jewels going along it. So we have black, white, and then like transparent ones as well. And on the side of the bottle it says Cosmic Radiance, Britney Spears. The other side of the bottle doesn't have anything. And then we have a black gem as the lid. And the rim of the bottle is pink. So it's the same color as like the front of the box there. I think that was a nice touch just to add like a little bit of color, just like that, you know, small little touch of pink on the top. So I really, I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to finally tell you what it smells like. Now, maybe I said this about Radiance, and maybe I said this about every Britney fragrance, but Cosmic Radiance, I think, is her best fragrance. And I know Britney fragrances, like I know Britney fragrances. I have all of them. And there's just something about this one. I feel like everything in it, everything it tried to do was just very balanced, blended perfectly, and I think it really is exactly what like I look for when it comes to like a casual scent, and it's my favorite of her collection. So I'm going to read to you what Britney has to say about Cosmic Radiance. It's short, don't worry. Okay, so Britney says this. I believe that all women can create their own world where they shine the brightest. It's all about having the power and confidence to be yourself. When I wear my new scent, Cosmic Radiance, I feel beautiful, empowered, and sexy. So that is what our Britney says about Cosmic Radiance. Now I'll tell you exactly what it smells like. I think you know, she captures it well in saying that. I think it really is an empowering scent, and I think it's really like the sort of nighttime, more intimate, sexy version of the original Radiance. I wore it today, and it's like well into the base note now on my skin, and it's just beautiful. But you know, we'll talk about the base later. So first I'm going to talk about the top note. I'm just going to give like another spray here. Oh my god, I'm like flying through the stars right now. Be the brightest star in the universe. That's the tagline. Be the brightest star in the universe. Alright, so Radiance opens on a very citrusy, fruity note. It has mandarin, lychee, and pear. It's similar to the opening to Radiance, but this one is like, I don't want to say fresher, but like it does have a bit of a citrus note to it. So it has a bit of like a kick to it, but it's not like a fresh kick. It really is like a fruity kick, because you can really smell that lychee and that pear, and it makes it like a sort of very energetic fruity opening. I think that's the best way to say it, energetic. I think the addition of those citruses sort of liven it up a little bit, and it's just a really beautiful fruity opening. But like, as I said before, one thing I love about Cosmic, maybe I didn't say this, but one thing I love about Cosmic Radiance the most is just how all of the notes really just come together, and everything kind of comes out at once and really is blended beautifully. So it's not just those fruits you're smelling from the top, you really are already getting the florals and that sweet base. So we'll go into the floral, or into the heart now. So Cosmic Radiance has a very similar heart to the original Radiance. It's that same sort of white bouquet. So we have gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, and there's some peony in this version. So it really is a strong, really beautiful floral heart that we have here. But it doesn't really smell like, you know, one of those overly flowery perfumes. Like, I really don't like those ones at all. But I don't think Radiance or Cosmic Radiance really suffer from that, because those fruits really help to sort of lighten the florals a bit and make it more, a little more casual. And it doesn't have that really strong musky floral tone at all. So it really is just that like beautiful white bouquet that we remember from the original, but it still has those energetic fruits from the top of it. And the base of the fragrance is, I think, what really makes it for me. It's much sweeter and creamier and more intimate than the original. So we have some liquid vanilla, some creamy sandalwood, musks, and amber. So it's a very delicious base. I can smell it on my wrist right now, like because I sprayed it hours ago, and it just, it's like this light, almost candy-like powder that's left on your skin, it makes me think of like twinkling lights, like it's like star candy or something. I know that sounds stupid, but like it smells lightly sweet and just like really magical. I'm gonna use these crazy words because I can. It smells magical, it smells like star candy, it smells beautiful. And one thing I can tell you, going back to the whole like, you know, well-balanced nature of it, that sweeter base, the vanilla amber star candy base, that is there for like the whole scent. Like I think that's what really makes me love it so much, is because it's not just a fruity floral, it is a sort of creamy fruity floral, but without being a gourmand. It's not a gourmand scent, it's not overly sweet, it's not like, you know, very candy-like or anything. It's just, everything is very light in that sense, but it does have that undertone of creaminess, which makes it just that much better. And like, I think those are my favorite types of fruity florals, the ones that have like a bit of sweetness to them but aren't like sweet scents. Like, you know, Britney Spears Fantasy, or like Jessica Simpson Fancy, or like Pink Sugar, like those ones are just like too sweet, whereas this one, it really is just like a shadow of sweetness that kind of like hovers over the scent and just blends it all together. And I think that is really my favorite part of the whole thing. Just that undertone of creaminess that makes this fruity floral stand out a little bit. And it makes it just a little bit more sexy, a little bit more deep, a little bit more long-lasting. And I just think it is beautiful. This is the 1.7 ounce. It was the only one available. I know there's a bigger one, like the tester was the bigger bottle, the 3.4 ounce, but they weren't actually selling that one. But you can get those two size bottles. And I'm sure she's going to release the 1 ounce, just like she did with Radiance. And I didn't see any gift sets or anything like that. It might be too early for that. You could wait until like more around Christmas time. Maybe there might be a Cosmic Radiance gift set released. But as for right now, it's just the bottles you can get in store. So in terms of like when to wear it and lasting power and stuff like that, when to wear it, you know, with this one, it does seem like a darker version of Radiance because it's not quite as, you know, radiant, and it has like that creamy undertone. So I do like to wear, like when I first wore it, it was going out like for my birthday, and I think it was perfect for that. But again, I wore it today, like just out to work and stuff, and it really is fine for that too. I think it's very versatile. You can wear it day or night. The lasting power is pretty good. It doesn't last all day, like it's not like one of those super long lasting ones, but it basically has like average lasting power for fruity floral. And it does project quite well. Like people they definitely smelled me on my birthday, but that's because I was drunk and I sprayed like 500 sprays. But even with just a few sprays, people can still smell you, so I think it has good projection that way. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick summary of Cosmic Radiance on its own. So Cosmic Radiance is a creamy, fruity floral scent by Britney Spears. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It is my personal favorite from her collection. It starts off on a citrusy, fruity note with notes of pear, lychee, and mandarin. Then it warms into a white floral bouquet with jasmine and gardenia, but it never smells too floral or too fruity. They really do balance each other quite well. And then it ends on a cosmic star candy note, this is what I call it, with notes of vanilla, amber, and musk, and it warms up to a very sweet powder scent on your skin. I think it's very sexy and fun, and I think it's her best scent to date. And I'm just absolutely in love with this fragrance. Okay guys, so that is the end of my Cosmic Radiance review. I hope she releases another one. I'm really liking this set of fragrances, the Radiances. They're some of my favorites, so I hope she makes another one. I hope you really enjoyed that review and found it helpful. And I'll see you guys next time for some more fragrance reviews.